Good to see you.
Really excited to do this. Thank you for the opportunity. I saw a tweet of yours earlier saying that now everyone can have a passkey login like Google using hanko.
Yeah. True. I just wanted to get the word out and make it clear. I mean, that's why we do it. You don't have to use a password anymore on the internet. You can use your devices and what your devices are capable of, Touch ID, Face ID, Windows Hello. It is an authentication solution that really covers everything from account creation, from account recovery, from the user profile, and it should include UI components. So it cannot only be an API solution. We're building mobile SDKs for iOS and Android and Flutter and React Native because passkeys really shine cross-platform and cross-device. You can create your account in an iPhone app, for example, with a passkey and sign into the same provider, to the same app, basically on your Mac, for example, just with Touch ID. And that's really cool. You don't have to use a password anymore on the internet. You can use your devices and what your devices are capable of, Touch ID, Face ID, Windows Hello, all those shiny things. And there is a day where you can use all this on websites and on apps without the user having to do anything, having to install anything. When this day comes, everyone is going to need it. That was how we started this. And the thing is, with this kind of complex technology and ecosystem and infrastructure, every browser has to support it. Every operating system has to support it, and they all have to work together. Basically, you have to be able to use a passkey that is stored on your Android phone with your Windows machine, for example. So this took a while until it was ready. As soon as you get money, right, people expect something from you, and this happens. So you need to take this into consideration when you decide to go commercial open source. And then when you start talking to enterprises and bigger clients, it becomes really interesting because the whole thing changes again. There are very long sales cycles, very different requirements, things like, for example, GDPR is very important, SLAs become very important. All those things that you wouldn't have to care, not so much, at least for startup companies, for example, that you provide these services to. So, and you have to also make sure not to do too much, not to do too many things at the same time, because then you couldn't do any of those in a good way. So for us, it was also clear that we start with focusing really on the indie dev, so to speak, or small startups that just need a login, and we provide a very cool solution for it, and that's it. So make this very simple, very clear, very fast, and we didn't talk to any big corporation for 1.5 years, not a word, because we knew it doesn't make sense for what we do now. Now, as we've built this foundation, we start to talk to bigger companies again, because we have this foundation. We know it works for developers, and also in this big corporations, there are developers, and they play a more and more a role in the decision-making process of those of the buying process there, and yeah, we know it's a good idea to have them on your side, but still you have the sale happens usually not through the developers, maybe through the CTO or maybe a chief senior architect, probably not the developer. Very important learning that we had. Right now we are doing, I would say we're doing almost nothing that has not been asked. So we really hear what folks are saying and we focus on that, because I mean, we think we know stuff, but we've learned that it's not always true. So it is much better to cater to those that already see you and that have questions and that have ideas, and then bring this into our decision-making process of how to proceed. And yeah, it has become our golden rule. When there's no demand, someone really has to convince the team to do it. And we've been working on this stuff for almost 7 years now. So we know where it comes from, and we know where it will go. And this is something we care about so much. We want to get rid of passwords, and we have every developer doing it. And so hanko is an authentication solution that you can put in front of your application. It is the UI components are web components, so it works with any website. Basically, you can just plug it in. There's no restrictions on the framework you use, and backend is very slim Go application, very small memory footprint. You can use hanko Cloud. It spins up. There's a free tier. And really, we have a video. We put out a video. It is 10 minutes for an integration with React, with a React app, from create React app to a working app that has a login with passkeys, a profile where users can manage their stuff, logout, of course, and then comes the developer and builds whatever they want to. And this is my pitch.
I love it. And the mobile SDKs are coming super soon too.
Yes, sure. All right. That's right.
Thank you so much. So everyone go and check out hanko.